This might be the ugliest home decor collection Target has ever done. I'm sorry, but these arrangements are awful. It looks like a bird's foot. This wreath looks like it's made out of lawn clippings. Okay, for real, is this a taper candle holder or a freaking exhaust pipe? I really wanted to like it, but I hate it. Hello everyone, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at Target's ugliest home decor collection in person. If you remember a few weeks ago, I made a video shopping this collection online when I stumbled upon it, and I was like, what the heck is this? Well, the items have arrived in store, and I am dying to show you them in person. I'll let you know if my feelings have changed seeing them actually in person versus like the way they style them online, and give you some ideas of how you can use these items in your home. And just know that I'm just kidding when I say it's the ugliest home decor collection. I know everybody has different styles. Not everybody is into what I like, and vice versa, and that's totally okay. But in my opinion, and from what I saw in the comments on my online video, a lot of people do not like this collection. But let's go ahead and take a look at it in person. Not shocking to see, the collection is completely in stock. So we're gonna take a look at everything. They have all of the new items. We're gonna start at one and work our way down, and I'll let you know if I like them more in person than I did online. All right, starting right here with these mirrored vases. They are super modern. I don't actually hate these in person. They're just definitely not my style. They are like a ceramic, so it's nice, and then they have this like mirrored paint on them. Come in two different sizes. The smaller size is $20, and then the larger size is $25. They're just definitely not my favorite, and I wouldn't put stems in them. I would just use them as like a purely decorative piece, maybe for like shelf styling if you have like a more modern decor style, but definitely not my favorite. Something I for sure do not like, but a lot of you guys said, or some of you guys said, these are a dupe for a more expensive brand, but I don't know if anyone told me exactly what that brand is. This is a taper candle holder. They have a single, so the single taper candle holder is $12, and then here is the double. So that's what that looks like. This is $20. So what was the first one? $12 and $20, depending on if you want the single or the double taper candle holder. I personally do not love these. I just feel like they look like an exhaust pipe. Like, I just feel like you could like attach this to the back of a car and like smoke would blow out of it. Next to these, they do have some taper candles. So these come in packs of 4. They have them in white, mauve, and in teal. These match like a lot of the colors that they have going on in the collection. So if you wanted like matchy-matchy, and you get 4 candles for $10. Next to this, we can start looking at the other taper candle holders. They have this one, which is like this glass, and it's wavy. This is kind of like a golden color, and this is $8. And then over here, they have a taller version. This one is like a dark purple. This one is $12. Just not my favorite, but they do have the purple candles to match that as well. Just definitely not my favorite. If I was gonna go for taper candle holders, I would go for something that's just gonna like match anything, like a metal version like this. They obviously have like tons of different styles. If you don't like these metal ones, Hearth and Hand has a few options that we can peek at. But these ones, I just have found that they match with so many different decor styles, and you can kind of change them up based on what style of candle you put inside. These vases are the next items we need to look at. This is $10. It's just like, it kind of looks like a foot. Like, I don't know. It kind of looks like a bird's foot. Maybe you guys see it, maybe you don't. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I hate it. Here is the bigger size of that vase. It is in this like dark teal color, which I don't mind the colors of the collection. I just don't like the styles. This one is $20. I mean, if I had to get one, I would get the bigger one over the smaller one maybe, or maybe the smaller one because I could like hide it better. But just not my favorite. Not that they're like bad quality. I just not my favorite. Not my favorite. It's honestly such a relief that I don't like anything in this collection because Brian and I are in our saving money era. We are saving to build a house this year. I can't wait to share more of the exciting details with you soon, but we have just been super hyper focused on our savings and our spending. I know firsthand that it can be so overwhelming to start like budgeting and really focusing and like nailing down where all of your money is going. Well, today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower your bills, and manage your money better. We are using Rocket Money to cancel our unwanted subscriptions. I feel like these days we all have a million subscriptions to all of these different things that we can't even keep track of, and that money adds up. You can even cancel from within the app in just a couple of taps with like no customer service calls, which is great for me because I have this weird fear of talking on the phone. Yes, me, a fear of talking. I'm also using Rocket Money to set budgets. Rocket Money is able to analyze my spending and create custom budgets that work within my lifestyle. I love it too because I can set different limits, and if I go over them, I get a notification that tells me I need to slow down and dial it back a bit. Rocket Money has helped save its customers up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features, with over 500 million in canceled subscriptions. To save more and spend less, join the over 5 million customers using Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/Katie Vining to get started for free. You can also unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/Katie Vining to get started for free. And thank you so much again to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. Next up are these golden vases, and I actually think these are pretty. I feel like you could definitely use these for like summer or fall decorating. The larger size is 20 and then the smaller size is 15. They have like a really pretty, almost kind of like not chrome finish, but they just have like a nice warm shine to them that I actually don't mind. The shape is like pretty obscure, like they're not perfectly rounded or anything, but I don't hate these. Next up, we have this wooden tray. It's definitely much larger than I thought it was going to be. This is $20. I thought it was a lot smaller than this. I don't hate this in person. I feel like the color of the wood is a lot better in person than it was online. Online, it looked super, super red. It definitely does still have like red and orange undertones, but it is more of like a walnut color. So I don't totally hate that, but something I don't like are these. I just feel like these just look so fake. Like there's just so many better options for like faux plants. And this is $20. This is $20 hairs. $20. Next to that, they have this option, and this is huge, way bigger than I thought it was going to be. This is $25, and it's just filled with like a bunch of faux succulents. This is just something that like you could make, and it could be real succulents, and they're honestly so easy to keep alive. Like succulents barely ever need to be watered, so you could totally make something like this for probably a similar price. And I just think it would look a lot nicer. Next up are the wavy baskets, the wavy metal baskets. This comes in gold as well as in silver. So I definitely think people will be excited to see that like there's a lot more silver coming back, because gold has definitely like ruled the roost for the last few years. These baskets are $35. I feel like that is very expensive for what you're getting, especially because it's such like an odd size basket. You could definitely use this as like a blanket basket if you wanted to like roll 2 blankets. I think you could fit 2 in here, but I think in the pictures they used it for like magazines or something really random. I don't dislike this as much in person as I did online, but for $35, that's just so overpriced. Up next is this wavy basket, and I actually like this one. This is the large woven scalloped edge basket. Actually, I think this is pretty cute. This is $45. I think the color of it is really nice. It's not like super orange or yellow like a lot of the woven items in the new Studio McGee collection that we're going to look at. Probably my favorite thing we've seen so far in this collection. And then above that, we have a few more arrangements. Again, do not like this one. It's like a faux wood look at the bottom. This is $20 with like the fake terrarium. Is that what it's called? Terranium? Oh my gosh, you guys are just gonna roast me. And then next to that is another faux plant, and it just looks very, very faux. Like you can see like the leaves that are like printed on. I wish they would have made them look a little bit more realistic. I like the soil in the pot, and I don't like hate the gold bowl that it's in, but just overall not my favorite, and that is $20. Next to that, they have this one that comes in this little stand. The leaves on this definitely look maybe like a little bit more realistic, and I love a trailing plant, so I'll give it points for that. I also like that it has the soil in there and not the moss. That one is $20. And then right here, we have this tray. This is like a teal color. It kind of has this like starry night sort of like marbling effect going on, but like the paint details on it are just bad. Like look how the teal paint is like on the gold over there, and it's like that on like both sides. Like just really poor quality control with this specific item. And this is $25. This is a new vase in this collection, but this like collection of vases has been around for a long time, or like decorative items. It has like a nice texture to it. It's kind of like a stark white, which I don't love, but this is a new size. This is the floor vase. How much is this? This is $40. I mean, I love a great big vase, so I don't dislike it for that. I just wish it was not such a stark white. and the price is pretty high for what it is. I feel like you could find something similar at HomeGoods for a lot less, but they do have lots of different shapes if you're just looking for like a good plain vase that will go with all of your decor all year round. And they have in multiple sizes if you want to like layer. This could be a good option. They do also have a decor bowl that goes with this collection that is $25. There are new bookends, these marble bookends. They come in a black marble. These are actually pretty nice. I really like these. They're just like little arched bookends. You get the set of 2 for $25 and they come in the black marble. They all look a little bit different because they are marble. And then they also come in the white marble. And again, definitely like some difference between the different sets, but they have tons of sets to choose from in the store. Here is another faux flower for this collection. This is the $20 faux orchid. And a lot of you guys said that orchids are actually pretty hard to keep alive, because in my video I was like, well, why don't you just get a real orchid? I thought they were easy to keep alive, so I could definitely be wrong. I've had one before and I kept it alive for a while and I just put an ice cube in it. But I will say this definitely looks prettier in person than it photographed online. So for $20, if you want to spend the money on something that will never die and you like the look of an orchid, you could definitely scoop this up. In my opinion, these are by far the worst items in this collection. These are the worst offenders. These arrangements, they just are so fake looking. This one is $20. You have like some faux pampas, but honestly it looks like that pampas has been through some rough days. Some flowers and then whatever that is, and then it's in this like white opalescent pot. Also in the white opalescent pot is this like tall faux pampas like pink arrangement. It is definitely more of like a pinky peach in person. Online it didn't look super pink, but this is $30. $30. And I don't like how like tall it is and how you get like this whole section right there of like the faux stems. Just really not a fan of this. Down here they have this arrangement. It's in the gold pot and then it has all of this pink kind of like monstrosity on the inside. I hate being so negative, but I'm sorry. Like, what the heck is this? Like, the colors are pretty. Like, pink, good. Cream, good. Gold, good. But the way they put it together, not good. Another faux flower arrangement. This one is $20. Here's what that looks like. I think also, too, like, I'm just not a huge fan of the gold color that they chose. It is, like, a very, very yellow gold. And it just looks really, really cheap, and it's just not helping these arrangements at all. There is also this taller plant. This one is $30. Here is what that is. And it has the soil on the bottom. Definitely, it's just so plasticky. Like, listen to this. A more neutral option. This is the faux fiddle leaf. See, like how it's like shinier, and it just like looks more realistic. It just looks more realistic. This is the faux fiddle leaf for $30. It has the soil. It even has like some detailing like on the stems right here. Definitely like more realistic. And if you love the arrangement so much and you want to like add more of them into your home, you can buy them as individual stems. Yay! They have the pampas right here. This is a large pampas stem. This, are you kidding me? This is $15. $15. What is this? It literally looks like a tail. Like, it doesn't look like pampas at all. No. Bye. Next, they do have these bundles. So this is a large floral bundle. Hang on, I have 2 in my hand. This faux stem bundle is $15 as well. You could just throw it into that floor lamp if you so choose. And then my personal favorite, this one giant $15 leaf. Just this one branch that looks like it was used to fan Cleopatra. Like, this can't be real. This is definitely what they used to like fan Cleopatra or like King Caesar at those horse races. And you too can snag one for yourself for the low price of $15. My personal favorite is how they have it styled, which is in this vase on the website, just like this. This is how they have it styled. Beautiful. Okay, a not so awful option are these little flowers. This stem, this is the apple blossom stem. You get 2 in here, so this is how much you get, and that is $10. I actually think these are quite adorable for the spring. They also have this cherry blossom stem. This one's not my favorite. This is $15 for one stem. Like, you're tripping. No. This is pretty. It's different. It's like a light like almost like lime green color. Luxe Leaves. Doesn't say like what it is. I feel like it's showing up almost like it looks like a dead branch on camera, but it's kind of pretty in person. Then they also have these blue flowers. I actually think these are really pretty. This is a 2 count for $10. I think these will be pretty popular. It doesn't say what kind of flowers it is. It literally just says flowers. That's helpful, but I actually think this is super pretty. And then I'm also kind of a fan of these as well. I think these are kind of pretty, especially mixed with like some of these little white flowers or something. They're just like these little tiny pink flowers. You get all of this for $10. And these also look really pretty together, so I'm definitely a fan, more of a fan of like the stuff up here. Not really a huge fan of most of the items down here. If you just love that pampas stem, that luxe, amazing $15 pampas stem, you can get it as this wreath. You can spend the money and get this wreath. This is $30, or you could just burn $30, but you know, the choice is yours. They do have that orchid in a bigger plant, so this comes in this sort of like geometric planter. It has like the soil in the bottom. This one is $30. And then over here they have the same planter but with a totally like different type of greenery. Let's see if it says what it is on the bottom. It just says Faux indoor plant, but I'll have everything linked in case anybody is interested, so that's another option. And then down here they have several wreaths. These are all the preserve wreaths. So here's the blue one. I actually liked this more online than I like it in person, which is honestly so tragic. It like looked better online. How much is this? I think this is maybe $40. This is $45. Okay. Then they also have this preserve wreath. It's actually kind of pretty for like Valentine's Day or something. It looks like in the shape of roses. They have this greenery preserve wreath, which honestly kind of looks like lawn clippings. And then they have this preserved wreath. Yay. Well, alright everybody, there you have it. That is the new Threshold home decor collection for spring. In my opinion, definitely one of the ugliest home decor collections they have ever created, but let me know your thoughts on it down below. Like I said in the beginning, I know that we all have different styles, but a lot of the comments were that people did not like this collection as well when they saw it on the online video, but let me know your thoughts. I'm dying to hear your thoughts in the comments. I definitely do prefer some of the items in person more than I did online, but all of like the arrangements and stuff, no, horrible. But let me know your thoughts. And if you want to shop any of these items or anything else new from Target, I'll have all of my recent Target videos linked down below. They have a ton of new collections and so much new stuff that I'm continuing to show you several times a week. So be sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my new videos, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos go live. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much again to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.